Alright, what's up? What's going on, guys? CaptainMonk here. Welcome back for some more League of Legends. Now, here I am welcoming you guys back, but maybe I should be welcoming myself back first. I haven't made a video for you guys in like 6 weeks. It's been a while, maybe even 7 weeks. I really can't remember the exact timestamp since my last upload. But guys, it's been a while. I owe you all an apology. And firstly, yes, I'm very sorry. But I will dive into, you know, kind of why it is I was away and all that stuff. Nothing like a big deal or no big problems or anything like that. I was just kind of focusing on other stuff, and I want to share that stuff with you guys, but I firstly want to share what you guys are probably here for, and that is the Volibear Rework. So let's get our jungle items here to begin. Go ahead and get on all fours here and run on over to the jungle. Get our W here to start, and I guess we'll begin talking about the rework and its design and, you know, the passive and all these things. In today's video, we'll be talking about that and playing a much more standard version of Volibear with maybe a few alterations just to make things a little bit more interesting than full tank. But I'll show you guys like some full attack speed and maybe some full AP and other cool things you can do now with the new Volibear in games soon. But let's walk before we run on this one. Let's focus on today's video. So you can see here that with my auto attacks, we are now having a little bit of extra 10 magic damage on every auto attack there, and that scales with our level here. So now it's gonna be 12, and that is basically our old ultimate, but now it's in our passive. And I really like this change because I always liked old Volibear's ultimate, but it always left more to be desired. Not in like the time that you have it, but that's just it, is that you wouldn't have it often enough for it to really feel like a huge part of his kit. You know, it was his ultimate, but you only had it as often as your ultimate was available. Now you have it all the time, provided you get those 5 auto attacks in there first. And those 5 auto attacks don't take too long because they don't have to be auto attacks. One of them comes from your E, one of them comes from your W, and the last one comes from your Q. Your Q and your W, by the way, all place on-hit effects. Obviously, your E being a spell does not place on-hit effects, but it still does trigger one proc of your passive, so that'll obviously work to your advantage. There we go. Pretty nice clear on the Volibear there. Haven't quite dived into, or dove, would be dived or dove? Probably dove into the way these spells work, but we're just going to focus on this potential situation in the top lane here. I mean, he's still full health, so maybe nothing's going to happen here, but he's playing pretty aggressively, and Warden's very easy to gank because of the crowd control he brings to the table, so I'm thinking we should look for this. I'm just going to take my time with this, though. Not waste my spells. Alright, here we come. Alright, he kind of put himself in a rock and a hard place on that one. I will admit, though, that flash was pretty well played. He dashed over here, flashed to safety. It forced me to flash to chase him unless I was going to snipe with the E, which is an option. I mean, look at the range in this, right? It's pretty great range, but if I miss there, nothing good would have come of it. It looks like he's TPing right back in, but I'm walking mid here because I saw that Lee Sin was in the mid area too. But, nah, I think we'll just do the scuttle grab here. I want to make sure I was walking mid, though, just in case I needed to counter gank. Yeah, I'll just grab this first. And I'm going to cross mid lane here and see if I can find that Lee Sin. But to kind of take a moment here to talk about our spells, let's go and talk about the Q first here. The Q is pretty much exactly what it is on current Volibear, being the one you guys might be familiar with. This is, of course, the reworked one. It's really just a stun now. It's really the only big difference. It used to be a flick. Right now it's just a stun. And that's cool. But at the same moment, I don't really know why that change was necessary. I mean, it's a rework, so of course they're going to change stuff, and that's to be expected, and that's cool. But this change, to me, feels a little pointless, I'll be honest. I don't see why changing a flip to a stun is at all necessary, but hey, I have no problem with it. I just think it's kind of pointless. I think other changes could have been better. Anyway, though, there are some new, like, nice little things they added to this. They made it so that when you're using this spell, you can, in fact, actually move in between units and not get body blocked, which is kind of nice. But the bigger thing about it is while you're using this and you're on all fours, if you get hit by crowd control, the cooldown of that spell, being your Q, gets reset. So it's very tough to escape Volibear, provided you just keep running into crowd control. Ironically, that is completely factual. So, yeah. Body block skill shots that would crowd control your teammates if you can, and soak up damage with crowd control, and you can just keep running fast. I'm going to look to come bottom here. I don't think I can really do much, but maybe we can. I'm just going to try and make sure I'm out of range of that minion there. I'm going to be patient with this and see if I can just kind of sneak my way into this first brush. So if I get into the first brush, which I think I can here, without being seen, I can then sneak into the next one over here. Just going to make sure this minion doesn't see me. Alright, here we go. Alright, they might have visioned this brush. I kind of doubt it, though, but if I just play patiently here, a mistake might be made, and I can make it play off of that. Oh, here we come. There's the stun. Bite him on the face. There we go. Nice setup by Bard, stunning him against the minion. You know, it was up to either Thresh to make a mistake or for Bard to make a play on that one. There's only so much I can do just running at them full speed ahead, right? But the teammates did set that up beautifully. So let's go back to base here, get ourselves some items and continue talking about the design of this rework. I'm going to sell the refillable here, actually, since, although it's a good thing to have the refillable, of course, boots are more important here on the Volibear, I would say. All right, 1 minute on that. Let's actually clear our top side and move our way downwards towards Dragon from there. But yeah, so that's the queue, guys. It's really straightforward. There's not really much to talk about here. What I haven't figured out just yet, and I want your guys' feedback on this specifically, is it better to max this second or max this third? Some people have told me max first, and I think they're very wrong because I've done the math. There's no way maxing this spell first makes sense. But with that said and done, I can't really figure out if it's better second or third. And I'll explain why once we talk about the other spells, because we of course need to know what we're comparing that with. So when it comes to our next spell, our W, you'll notice here that it's a lot weaker with its first usage compared to what you might be used to with Volibear on live servers. Because right now it's basically just an empowered auto attack that scales with health. So there's one reason right there to build health on Volibear. Big surprise, Volibear's still very good with health being built. But what is interesting is if you use that spell again on the same target within an 8-second window, keep in mind there's a 5-second cooldown on it, so you really only have that 3-second window when it's back available. But if you do that, you will actually do 150% damage, so 50% bonus damage on that target, and you'll heal. And that heal is pretty big, because it scales with your health, and it scales the points of the spell, so that's why you want to max this first if you're playing tank Volibear. If you're playing AP, maybe max E, but even then, AP Volibear is still not exactly going to be meta, so you got to be kind of careful with that one, because it's probably going to be weaker than playing tank or AD at least. All this to say though, like that's a really big heal, especially because it's percentage missing health too. So if you're getting low health, you can win duels in ways that you would really never anticipate. Trust me, I've been in those situations and it's been really baffling that I'm able to come out ahead simply because I just have a bigger heal. Anyway, got ourselves level 6 here. Not exactly the best timing, but actually I think we might be ahead of Lee Sin in that department. And they're pretty extended here. I'm going to look for the opportunity here. We'll see what we can find. I'm going to look to hop into the Ezreal here. Oh. Drop the E on him. Fight him maybe. Okay, he flashed away. We can still go after the Thresh. Gonna smite him, make sure he can't get away. And there we go. The auto attacks with our passive will be enough to whack him on down. And I'm kind of wanting to push the wave here, because I'm picking my team here that I want to go and do Dragon. You know, Ezreal might clear the wave, and that might be a problem for us, but it's Ezreal. It's going to take him a minute or two. And if we got one more auto attack from Ashe there. Oh, there might got a control ward. You can use your Q as an auto attack reset to clear wards on Volibear. You can't hit all 3 hits, but if your teammate can hit 1, you can hit 2. Yeah, Volibear's really good at doing Dragon. I'm just gonna make sure my team knows I have no smite because I used it to kill Thresh there. But he's really good at doing Dragon because you have that shield to block the damage, and you've got your W that does really nice damage, and it heals you. So especially if you're getting low against the Dragon, you're never gonna die. It's pretty nice, even against a Cloud. And I should probably be joining my team on this one. It's a little bit crazy what we're doing here, but I don't want to leave them hanging. Oh, the taunt. Oh, very nice. And here comes Ezreal, actually. Oh, Lee Sin's coming through, too. Can I get this guy? Bite him on the face. Let's flash. Oh, we're so close, but I can't quite get him. I'm going to go on the long way. Taunt, maybe? Nice. Okay. So I've talked about my first 2 spells. Let's go ahead and go back to base here and begin talking about our last spell, and that is the Sky Splitter. This is the spell that to me is the most interesting about the new Volibear, other than our ultimate, of course, which we did use, and I hadn't gotten a chance yet to explain it to you guys, but trust me, we'll have time throughout today's game. It is a full game commentary after all. Let's first get the Center Hulk, though. Their team is very physical damage other than Lux, so as long as we avoid skill shots and don't get one shot, I think Ninja Tabby is the right call here. And we'll get a control ward here in Sweeper. This is probably the way to go. And alright, let's go towards top side now that Dragon's down, clear some camps, maybe get a ward on the Rift Herald, maybe look to clear it, but then path downwards. But yeah, this spell, guys, is really interesting, especially if you go AP, but I don't know that that's going to be exactly viable. And the main reason why that is because this spell has very similar timing to landing and actually having its effects do anything to Echo and his W. You can see how long that takes to drop. If it drops on top of you, it provides a shield, so it's very nice for clearing. It's very nice for fights where you're keeping them locked down with your crowd control, and the fight's chaotic enough that they're not really caring about that spell, and they kind of ignore it, and you drop that big damage on them, and big shield on yourself. But it can also be really great as a tool to evade getting kited. That's one of Volibear's previous biggest weaknesses with his older version, is that, you know, you might be fast, might be tanky and strong, but if they're running away from you because they see you coming at them, they can just run away, and it's just that simple. There's not really much you can do about that other than flash on them or build a lot of move speed. Now, you have the ability to snipe them with the spell, and if you hit them, it's a 40% slow, even with only 1 point. It stays 40% at all ranks, so with just the slow in mind, there's no real point to putting more than 1 point in the spell, but the damage on this is really insane. I'm not sure why they made it so good, but they did. Because it's only 60 at rank 1, and it goes up by 30 per rank, and that might not seem like a ton. 30 is not a ton. You're right to think that. But what you're forgetting is that there's target's maximum health damage on this. And that target's maximum health damage goes up by a percentage and a half every rank. So it goes up to 13 at max rank. So you get to a point that, especially if you go AP, and you get, like, you know, Nash's Tooth for a little bit of attack speed, but primarily AP items like the Morellonomicon and the Leandri's Torment for a little bit extra HP shred, and maybe Rapidons or Spellbinder for some move speed, these AP items that I want to explore with you guys in an AP Volibear video at some point here. The damage on it gets to be insane. So for that reason, this is what I've been finding myself liking to max second. The Q, you're losing out on a lot of move speed with it, but I find that move speed, while important, it is very important. I don't want to understate that. Hello, sir. How are you doing? Oh, I was going to steal that. I can't quite do it. Alright, he barely managed to safeguard over the wall there, even though I hit him with the Q. I was just too slow, I think, on that one. Oh, can I save Galio here? He's almost dead. I'm almost there. Oh, but the Q, he finishes it himself. Nice. Oh, wait, hold on. What happened to Bard? Oh, okay, hold on. We got Lee Sin here. I'll take that, thank you, sir. So I guess I can clear it myself. How about that? Let's go ahead and leap on this fool. Come here, buddy. Oh man. Alright. Come on. Take it. Nah, he's not going to take it. Alright, I guess I'll just go back bottom lane. So guys, my ultimate, you've seen me use it a few times now. I was hoping that Lee Sin would fight me or their bottom lane would come after me or something. They don't want anything to do with this, and that's okay. But we definitely need to describe to you guys how that spell works. Oh, got this guy? Yeah, there we go. The double kill coming through. Ashe with the excellent bait. I love it. I got no cooldowns here, but if this Lee Sin wants to scrap, I'm not opposed to a little battle. He's starting to beat me a little bit, but we got a few tools up our sleeve he doesn't quite have. Oh, give me this. Bite him. Yeah, there we go. All that healing. Nice. Thank you, teammates, for the assist. And okay, let's go ahead and clear up this tower. We're having a pretty good start to this game here. Holy moly. Alright, so I guess the first thing to tell you guys about the ultimate is, of course, the obvious. Extra HP and range, very similar to a Renekton or a Nasus. It's basically a Steric's Gauge built into your ultimate, but it begins with a big, big leap. Now, something I want to emphasize with you guys is these 3 rings. You can see that with the sort of image on screen here when we are hovering the spell. The biggest ring is the slow. At least I'm pretty sure it's the slow. I'd be very surprised if it's not the slow. The second one is the tower. So if you leap near a tower within that second ring's range, you disable the tower for, at rank 1, 2 seconds, rank 2, 4 seconds, I think rank 3 at 6 seconds. And it also does a lot of damage. I mean, look at that, 250 plus, I guess, the AD ratio and then the AP ratio. Like, you do a lot of damage to towers with this, so definitely don't forget about that. I'm thinking Titanic Hydra is actually a very good item for this character, but I don't like getting the Tiamat. I find that Tiamat is usually a waste. The Jarum's Fist, though, is very good. And looking at their team, it's still pretty similar to what it was before. The AD threats are the main threat. But we are still Volibear, so we'll get the HP with the Giant's Belt here. And alright, so yeah, leap into the air, get some extra range and all that stuff. And, you know, you slow everybody for a pretty good amount, actually. It's 50% slow. It's only for 1 second, though. But still, 50% is a pretty strong slow. And if you land on the top of them, that's the inner ring right there, that small one. If you land right on top of them, you will do a good amount of damage. But it's not so important that you need to only use a spell when you're going to land on somebody, but it definitely helps to land on somebody, no doubt about it. Now, I was going to clear my jungle, but these guys bottom lane are making moves, and I want to make sure I'm a part of that, so let's go ahead and join on in here. We got Galio coming through too, but he's kind of low. Can I get what I'm looking for here? Oh, Ashe has already got him. So right there, because Thresh hooked me and I was already using my Q, we get a second Q here. Now let's go ahead and disable the tower and finish off the Thresh. And you can see the tower's still targeting me, but it took it 2 seconds there for it to actually begin targeting me again. Or actually hitting me, is what I should say. Because it targets you despite not shooting, which is kind of strange and confusing. Anyway, there is the first tower money. Let's go ahead and head towards the river here and look towards the Scuttle Crab. And then the dragon. Okay, very nice. As far as my runes go, you guys, you can see we're running pretty standard stuff here. This is basically what you run on old Volibear, and not much has really changed in this department as far as what's good on Volibear. It's definitely still Aftershock because of that Q being such a guaranteed crowd control. And once you hit that crowd control, of course, you're already probably in the fray, in the fight. And with that, you're going to want the resists if it rides, right? And then Font of Life's pretty good, because you are still kind of a tank support, right? Holy crap, right now. Jesus, I need to run it down at some point here, don't I? But yeah, the Font of Life's nice to give your team a little bit extra healing and all that good stuff. This is actually probably not the best rune for Volibear, but being that these games are kind of, you know, the PvE, and they're a little bit more one-sided usually. It's not as easy to get a competitive game like in a ranked game. I find that bone plating is good for snowballing these early games. Oh, this Lux. Oh, the taunt. It is still going to reach her. Wow, that's unlucky. The arrow coming through. Yeah, it's not even going to hit. But yeah, so early game Volibear, if you're looking to kind of make plays early on, which I recommend you do if you're playing in a game where you want to make moves, definitely go bone plating. But I think in another game, maybe going with a different rune. I think it's conditioning that's in that tier that's really, really good. Because I think it's, what is it, beyond 10 or 12 minutes. Conditioning gives you all those stats. That's probably what you want under those circumstances. And then Overgrowth. I mean, you have all these HP ratios in this spell and in your ultimate too. Or is it your ultimate? Where is the other HP ratio? I can't remember. Oh yeah, it's on your shield. The shield actually scales to your HP. I forgot about that. Yeah, so putting points into this does not actually help the shield be any bigger or smaller. But having more HP does. I'm on the way, Ash. Keep living. And drop the... Oh. Got him. Ooh, okay, that didn't work. So I was trying to combo there. I was told that that works. Definitely doesn't. I got goofed. But basically what they told me is that you can ult, and then while in the middle of your leap, you can flash and change where it lands. Maybe I didn't time it right, but I don't think that works. That's okay. I just want to show you guys a fancy combo, if the fancy combo existed. No worries. What we'll do here, though, is we'll hop this wall, I think. Clear this jungle camp. Well, if I had my ult here, that'd be so good, because I can disable the tower. I think if I snipe the Ezreal here... Oh, maybe not Ezreal. Can I get you? Haha, smite kill. Oh. Uh-oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? This is not a good move. Get me out of here, no! Shield me, please. Okay. Oh, because you get the Thresh. At least the Thresh kind of ran it down. Okay. I'm here. Not so much, but I'm here. I'm here for you, brother. Yes, I'm helping. Alright, we'll just go back here. I can finish my Titanic Hydra. This item isn't exactly what I would do on a most, like, try-hard sort of tank Volibear game. But because we're playing the PB here and we're doing pretty well, I want to show you guys this item. Because I do think with the HP ratios on this, the extra auto attacks and that with your passive, and just you being Volibear, I think it's a very good setup. And in fact, let's get ourselves a Warmox. Why not, right? Let's aim to never die. And actually, I should probably not head bottom side here. I'm thinking what I should be doing is get the Rift Herald before it's too late. I've been making a mistake in not getting like double Rift Herald this game. I've had every reason to be able to do that, and I just haven't done it. I've been distracted if I had to make an excuse, but I don't like excuses. I like just admitting to faults. But anyway, Triumph, by the way, extra HP ratio thing, right? Percentage there, so it's a very good rune to take. And you're very auto-attack based still on Volibear because your Q and your W are both auto-attack sort of buffs. Or not buffs, but you understand what I mean. They place on-hit effects, so attack speed scales with both of them to make your bite faster, to make your stun with your Q auto-attack faster. So attack speed's a very good stat to have, and that's why we have Alacrity. Yeah, I don't think anyone wants to bother me here at the Rift Herald. Beautiful. Just in the nick of time. Okay, actually, Dragon's in 40 seconds. Our team's kind of having a fight here that I'm not sure was the wisest choice, but what I'm trying to work out now is, would it be a wise choice to fight them? While Lux is kind of low. Oh, hold on. Looks like Orin's already going in. Let's go in for the Lux here. Boom, got him. Let's get that shield from my E. Oh, and Ezreal, you shifted right into it, son. What are you doing? Smite this fool. Auto attack him. Big auto attack. Yes. All right, going after the Thresh now. Auto attacks. Auto attacks. Big bite on his butt. Oh, I'm too slow. Oh, but Orin is too. Come on, I'm on the way. I got this. Oh, no, Orin's got it. All right, let's head over towards the dragon. I still have this Rift Herald, though, so I'll drop that probably after I go back to base. I'm thinking after my Warmogs here, the next item I might want to get is a Frozen Heart, because I think extra mana can be pretty good for Volibear. As you can see, we're pretty often running low when we don't have blue, but also because extra CDR. I don't think this champion generally finds himself with a lot of CDR unless you kind of intend to get it and like you make a point of it. And what I mean by that is, like, you know, Spirit Visage has some, Warmogs has some, but oftentimes people only get one of those, so they only get 10, and people never get like Iceborne Gauntlet on this character. So really all that's left that's going to give you 20% CDR is Triforce, which is too expensive and not really suitable for Volibear, or Frozen Heart. And Bard got the dragon. Nice. Alright, well anyway, there's Warmogs. So for our next item, guys, we'll finish up with the Frozen Heart here. Or maybe not finish up, but like we'll work on that next, and then probably look towards Spirit Visage for that extra HP regen. One thing that is missing from Volibear's kit now, you guys, is that we no longer have that old passive of all that HP regen, right? So items like the Visage probably aren't as good anymore for that reason, but you're still Volibear, you're still super tanky. You don't need that crazy passive to need Spirit Visage, so I would still recommend the item. So at this point, I'm kind of just looking to clear a few camps quickly and keep the advantage up. I mean, we've got a pretty big lead over them, so we can probably guarantee Baron. I mean, unless I screw up, which is likely to happen knowing me. But all I'm saying is that Lee Sin's level 9, level 13. I've been farming quite a lot, so with that, it's gonna be really tough for him to smite steal. So, oh, Ashe versus the world. Oh, she's gonna kill them both. Yes. Alright, this tower's about half. I can just finish this tower off. I was gonna put it down mid, but I kind of want to just take this down. Is there Lee Sin gonna come at me over here? Oh, hey Lee Sin. What's up, guy? Oh, hold on. There's two of them here. Oh, I think he canceled. No, he dashed back into the lantern. He got hit by my E. Yes. Alright, I think I can do this. Let's go for it. I think I'm tanky as needed. Big bite. Oh, look at that bite. I mean, Bard finished it off, but still. Oh, and the Rift Herald lives, dude. What's up, Shelly? I missed you. Oh, Shelly dies to Ezreal. Unfortunate. Okay. And look at all this HP regen. This is where the Warmogs comes into play. This is why I think if you get ahead early, Warmogs is really good. I don't think the item scales as well, because if you get into an all-out team fight, you're going to miss out on a huge part of the item, which is that passive. But if you get into fights that you can get into, scrap until you get low, and then get back out and regen, and then go back in again, then it's really good. It's just, that's not exactly a common thing.
Men speak in small words.
So the thing with our team comp is we have a lot of burly champions that are very good at this stage of the game, the mid game. And we scale pretty well too, but it's going to get tougher and tougher for us to actually push waves and take out towers and stuff. So the best thing we can do is set ourselves up so that we're so strong that we can just get things like the Baron and force towers down with the empowered minions. Because I don't think we're going to be able to approach the B waves ourselves. Our team's actually fighting, and I'm not sure we win this fight, but we're going to go ahead and try it anyway. Oh, big auto attacks. Oh, give me this. Oh, okay. Sunfire Cape got it. Oh, smite. Fight. Is it enough? Okay, Galio got him with the storm. Oh, but Aatrox, where do you think you're going, boy? You're going nowhere, son. Let's go ahead and just leap on him. Oh, he didn't actually move into it. We got him anyway. Oh, a nice little hourglass there. Oh, is he gonna go for it? Yeah, I think he's gonna go for it. I think he's got... No, he doesn't have big nuts. Okay, never mind. Oh, I guess we're going for him. This poor Lee Sin. Come here, boy. Yeah, I'll just fight your butt off. Oh, Fresh is going for Galio. I don't know. I don't think you have the damage there, boy. Oh, the Astral. Still not quite enough. The hook. I'm just going for the tower. I've almost got it, team. I've almost got it. I'm so close. Oh, the Lux. Dropping the storm on her. Alright, I guess I'll go for this guy. Too exhausted to reach the others. Oh, please, no. I don't want to die. I'm too young. Alright, Ashe, you and me. I mean, if I can just sit here and regen with Warmogs, I think I can go back in. Oops. Uh-oh. I guess I gotta walk back in. I'm too slowed. The shield, though. We got him. Yes, the big Titanic Hydra auto attack on that one. I can give Warmogs a second here. Oh, can I drop this? The storm. Stun him. Big auto attacks. Nah, it's not gonna be enough. Oh god, get me out. Sidestep that. Oh, walk away. No, please. We can talk about it. Got the shield again. Oh, I got my ultimate. I'm so ready. Ezreal, what you doing, boy? Oh my god. Here comes the Lux. Or, actually, no, here she comes. We got her. Boom. There it is. 18-0. Jesus, dude. I did not know Volibear was this good. Like, I've had some good games with Volibear so far. He's definitely very strong with this rework. There's a good reason why I'm back here making videos for you guys, but I didn't think he was this good. Did we just win right here? Oh, Aatrox is actually killing our team. Oh, we got him, though. I don't know, man. They're about to all come up. Do we have this? I mean, our mini waves. Oh, no, we got another mini wave. Oh, this poor Lee Sin. Where are you going, boy? Actually, what? Guys, I got 5k gold. Can I just get one more item? Oh, damn minions. I ran out of minions. Alright, hold on. Hold the phone. I just want a Frozen Heart, man. Oh, and actually, we can get Ocean Soul, too. Let's just go get Ocean Soul. Get the Frozen Heart. Wait. Guys. Ocean. Baron. Me, level 16. 1v5. I want to see if I can do it. I think I can maybe do it. My biggest worry is getting kited, but if I can do that, if we get Ocean Soul, I think I'll be like tanky enough with the regen and all that good stuff. And we'll get Baron, so I'm just a little bit stronger too. I think Frozen Heart is the way to go. I think it's a really good item, reducing their attack speed, CDR, mana, so I don't run a mana during the fight, a lot of armor. And I can also get a Visage out of that. I'm so incredibly strong. Okay, I'm excited. Here we go. Oh, this is what we've been waiting for, baby. Let's do it. I'll just grab blue real quickly before we start. I'm trying to keep my team from going in here if we don't have to. Oh, actually, I think Bard's dead. Okay, this guy just shifted in. I'm just gonna go in. I got him? Big fight. There we go. Come here, Aatrox. Give me that butt. See another Q comes in from the CC. Gally's gonna ult on top of us. I think we still got this. Got the auto attacks. Yep. Oh, can we get the Lux too? The taunt? I don't think it's quite in reach. Oh, the storm is a little bit. Oh, I got another Q though. Walking into the binding. I'm so close. All right, there we go. That wasn't a 1v5 XD. I just really want to see how much Volibear can actually do. Because at this point, obviously, I'm 21-0. Like, I haven't died. Like, this game's it's like a little bit of a stomp. Like, no kidding. Like, it's definitely a stomp. But, like, if it's going to be a stomp, can I at least, like, see if Volibear can 1v5? That's kind of my thought process on that. At this point, I just want to, like, power test, limit test, right? I want to see if, because, like, I've never really been in a situation like this with Volibear with the rework, right? Where I can actually see, like, how much he can actually do on his own. My team and I are all very strong. We're coordinating nicely, and I just want to see, like, can this character handle himself in a 1v5? Wait, what? Yo! They stole Baron with a Sonic Wave. What? Oh my god, dude. That is insane. He just queued it over the wall and stole it. I should be really embarrassed, but more than anything else, I'm just impressed. How did he manage that? Holy moly. I have to watch the footage like in slow-mo, and I want to see like by how much I really missed that. Because I thought I comboed my W with my smite, but apparently I failed. I mean, no shit, I failed, but like, by how much did I really fail? Because that was something, man. That was something else. You know, Gallia's got a good flank here. I wonder if that's gonna force them. And hey, here we go. Tap in Lee Sin. Oh, one last bite to finish him off. Okay. And what's happened, Thresh? Oh, I'm sorry, Lux. This is how it ends. Oh, one last slap over the head. And Ezreal, I think you're next up on the hit list. Or is it Aatrox? Even when they have Baron, I'm still going for it. Oh god, I regret this. I regret this decision. Please, the storm. Oh, the stun. Okay. Slaps the auto attacks. Oh, get me out. Okay, Ashe has got that one. Coming on through. Oh, the Thresh. There we go. Oh, Aatrox. Oh, I put the storm way in the wrong spot. I was gonna try and get the shield, but nope. Come here, buddy. Oh. All right, bit his face off. Lee Sin, you're up next. Bite him too. Oh, please. We're so close. No. Well, at least I got my tactical nuke. Oh, Lee Sin with the moves. Oh, bite him. Oh, don't die though. Yes, got him. Tactical nuke +1. I'll take it. All right, is anyone? Oh, hold on. We can kill this guy. We're so close. Come on. Ornn's gonna go first. Here we come. Boom, bitch. Get him. Yes. Now get out. No. No, not my flawless. No. If it had to end, it had to end in glory. Am I right? There's no better way to end it than that. Oh, and Ashe's gonna go for the win here. I think she's got it. Yeah, that will be the game. All right, hope you guys enjoyed the game here today. If you did, make sure to drop that like rating. I would really appreciate it. That is the power of Tank Volibear. I know a lot of you guys wanted to see attack speed or AP or something like that, like the other people are doing. But I want to show you guys. Just how strong Tank can be, when even considering how much damage it can still put out. Today's video was a custom, of course. That shouldn't be surprising since on the PB, if you guys don't know this, if you're just playing normals, every game is dodged if they don't get Volibear, being anybody in the whole game at all, and that's like 10 people. So you end up rerolling the dice for literally hours, and it's just a waste of time. So I just got a bunch of people together to get a game here together so that I can play Volibear and show you guys what that's all about. But yeah, look at that. Almost the most damage in the game. Ashe just barely surpassed us, and you know, Aatrox put in a lot of damage too. He wasn't doing too bad. Damage taken wise, though, we definitely were uncontested there. 56,000, even though we only died once. We soaked up so much damage. But what about the healing? Healing done. Where is that? Here we go. Actually, let's just turn that off. Yeah, 23,000. Very good healing. We did great in that department. Aatrox, too, though, man. Aatrox put up a fight. Yeah, he went 11 and 10. He did pretty decent considering, like, his team was down, like, more than half the kills, right? Like, it was a bloodbath. But, anyways, guys, that is the Volibear rework. Let me know what you want to see next. We've covered tank, so I'm thinking the next things on my list are maybe attack speed, maybe like more bruiser with items like a Titanic Hydra. Obviously, we covered that in today's video a little bit, but like maybe a Triforce or maybe Black Cleaver instead, Sterix Gauge, items like that. And then also the AP video. And I might even hit you guys with a support video of Volibear, because I think support Volibear is pretty good now too. But I'll also go ahead and share with you guys here in this post game before we sign off for the day. What I've been up to lately. Obviously, I've been away for a while here, so I kind of owe you guys an explanation. Truth be told, I'm just finishing up my school. My school is converted to online compared to being in a classroom. Whereas in a classroom, like, it was still kind of tough to balance school and you know, making videos. But at least, like, some of it was in school and some of it was at home working on videos, right? Whereas, like, with this quarantine situation, like, I really thought, like, a few weeks ago when I said, I think it was my Fiddlesticks video, it might be a different one, where I was saying, like, hey, we're all in the quarantine, we're in this together, like, let's make a lot of videos and have a good time. I honestly just didn't have time to do, like, all the schoolwork that they now put online and make videos and, like, all this stuff all behind my computer. Like, it's just a lot of time behind the computer to a point that I was just like, you know what, I just need to focus on one thing behind the computer right now, if not, like, a couple things, not like everything. Because, like, making videos, school, and this other thing that I'm going to dive into next, it's just a lot to be behind the computer. So that's kind of where I had to prioritize, at least for, like, my own sanity's sake. Because I don't know about you guys, but this quarantine situation is not exactly being the easiest on me. And so if anybody else out there is kind of, you know, bummed out about it, like, trust me, you've got somebody who understands. Like, it's not been my favorite either. But to kind of move forward into the last thing, you guys, I've been working on an application. I've kind of touched about this a few times in my videos, and I want to kind of give you guys a little bit more information about it. if you guys can think back to my Iron to Diamond series, I'm not sure how many of you are actually familiar with those videos, but if you are, in those videos, I presented a diagram called the win conditions diagram that I kind of designed myself with a little bit of help from other influences, kind of give me guidance on where they thought different champions would fit. But the whole idea, the concept was my idea, and with some positive encouragement from some different people over the last few months, we've decided to turn into an app and make it extremely intuitive in the sense that you can just type in your summoner name when you're in loading screen or in a game, and it'll show you your teammates and your opposition and what your opposition and their win condition would likely be considering the champions they're playing. And when I say likely, I'm talking like this app and this algorithm that I've designed is super, super clever in the sense that it doesn't matter what 5 champions you play as with your team or on the opposition, it'll tell you exactly what the best strategy for that said team is to win. So when you look at this app, you'll be able to see what your opposition's good at, you'll be able to see what your team's good at, but you'll also be able to see a final algorithm that communicates to you what the counter to the opposition would be. And so if the counter and what your team's good at are the same thing, then it's a no-brainer. You know exactly what you're going to need to do to win. But if what your team's good at and the counter are totally different, then you kind of have to view the game differently. Maybe it's good for your team to play to your strengths. Maybe it's not such a good idea. Maybe it's better to actually just play to your opponent's weakness, right? It really depends on the situation, and that's where a little bit of experience with the game kind of helps. But the fact is I would argue that a lot of players, even in the games that I play in Diamond, they just genuinely don't understand what it means to split push. They don't even know when to split push. Sometimes they just do it, and sometimes they just don't, and it's basically all on autopilot and off of instinct of what they think is right. So there's no real system to explain to people or give them the information and the statistics and the data to support why they should make different strategic decisions. And that's what I'm trying to alleviate with my application. So obviously I've kind of given you guys a lot of information there. The point is that once the app is finished, which is almost done, I'll be giving you guys promo codes. And I'm not sure just yet if the promo codes will give you guys free access to everything or if it'll be like a fat discount, because at the end of the day, this is something I've been working on with a few different developers. It's been taking a lot of my time and a lot of my own resources and, of course, their resources too, these people I've been working with. So at the end of the day, we're looking to make this a subscription revenue service. But early on, because you guys are like my loyal fans that I really appreciate, and you guys have been sticking with me for years and supporting my videos and always coming back when I come back and make videos, I definitely want to give you guys like at least some special treatment, if not like a ton of special treatment. I just have to figure out exactly how much the app is really worth and how much we put into it, because it's the sort of thing that I've been looking at it and working on it so closely myself that I might have like a very skewed perception of how good it is or how valuable it is. So maybe I'll undersell it, maybe I'm overselling it, I'm not really sure. But once it's finished, it'll be a lot easier to determine that and make these decisions. But ultimately, I'm just hoping you guys are excited about it as I am. Because yeah, once it's done, guys, the plan is to record Iron to Diamond again, and in all those videos, use the app and show how it's useful and why it's useful, and essentially encourage you guys to get it. Because just to give you guys a little bit more information here, being a League YouTuber, it's got a lot of perks. I'm very, very fortunate to be in the position I am, but I won't deny that it comes with some difficulties. And one of the difficulties is that making it like financially viable, you really can't just post videos and go through YouTube ad revenue. Generally speaking, and you'll probably see this with every League YouTuber you ever watch religiously, they take sponsor deals because they genuinely have to. And I've never really had a problem with that, except for the fact that I would rather just promote my own product. And I hope you guys can kind of get behind that. Rather than me promoting this or that product, which I've stood by and I'm okay with promoting these products in the past, I still always would rather have just promoted my own product. And that's what I've now, I think, been building, and I'm close to finishing, and I'm really excited to share it with you guys. So, whew, that's that. I just wanted to kind of get that off my chest, share that with you guys, because if any of you are like coders or web developers or anything like that, app developers, you know how complicated and how time intensive it is to build something like what I'm describing, where it's an algorithm that calculates every single champion, all their strengths and weaknesses, all the combinations within them, all the exceptions to different rules within things like, Master Eteric creates a whole new algorithm because it's Master Eteric. They kind of are exceptions to many things that are usually rules in League. So that's just one example. Like, it's just taking a lot of time. And what's interesting, actually, one last thing I'll give you guys before I sign off is, I know I said that like twice, but heck, I'm here, so I may as well do it, is with the diagram, I've kind of aligned it in a way that like this beats that and this beats that and all that kind of stuff. Like team fight beats split push, generally speaking. And to kind of prove that and validate that and make sure that makes sense and just make sure that you guys, and everyone really in the League community knows that's true, is I've been finding statistics to support that. And it's not like I'm just picking and choosing the statistics that support it and ignoring the ones that don't. Like, no, like I'm going so deep that I'm taking every single champion that could be considered a teamfight champion, and I'm testing their win rates against all the split push champions one by one. So you can imagine how many different win rates that is and how many different numbers that is. And I'm coming back with averages for teamfight as a whole versus split push as a whole. And for example, those two pools, split push and teamfight, I just checked that, and the statistic was, I think, 53.5%. So teamfight beats split push 53.5% of the time. And that may not sound like a lot more than just 50%, but like it is. Some of the most broken champions in the game were at a 52% win rate. So just keep in mind that like there's a lot of statistics behind all this, but it just takes time to calculate it all. And it's been making me a little crazy doing all the math because I'm just really trying to make sure that the concept makes sense from a theoretical standpoint, but it also makes sense from a mathematical standpoint too. Whew, okay, I'm out of breath. I should stop talking. I do this too much where I talk too much and run out of breath. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you again for watching. I really appreciate you guys watching the video here today. Once again, if you enjoyed it, please support the video. I would really appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.